All right, let's get right into it. Something just happened in the crypto world that has everyone talking. A huge player, a real whale, just made a massive bet on a single coin. Its price went absolutely parabolic, and now we're all left asking, what does this guy know that we don't? And here he is, the man at the center of all this drama, Arthur Hayes. Now, if you've been in crypto for more than 5 minutes, you know this name. He's the co-founder of BitMEX, a derivatives giant. So when he talks, people listen. And this quote, it's not just some random tweet. This came directly from his family office, Maelstrom. This is a serious, calculated move. So that brings us to the million-dollar question, right? Why Zcash? I mean, out of all the coins out there, why is a guy like this going all in on a privacy coin, and why now? That's what we're going to unpack today. Let's dive in. Okay, so before we get into the why he did it, you've got to see the effect this had. The market reaction was just wild. Let's look at what happened the second this news dropped. So the announcement itself was super clear. On November 7th, bam, Zcash, that's ticker ZEC, is suddenly the #2 holding in Maelstrom's crypto portfolio. The only thing bigger? Bitcoin itself. So this wasn't just some small speculative play. This was a massive main event kind of move.
And how did the market react? Well, explosive doesn't even begin to cover it. The numbers we're about to see are just, honestly, they're staggering.
Okay, check this out. In just the past month alone, Zcash shot up more than 340%. That's insane. But that's just the start. If we zoom out to the last year, we're talking a 1,300% gain. Just incredible. And get this, from its absolute bottom in 2024, it has bounced back almost 4,000%. I mean, that is a resurrection of epic proportions. And this chart really puts it all into perspective, doesn't it? I mean, look at that. From a low of just $15 all the way up to over $650. That is literally a vertical line on the chart, an absolutely meteoric rise. So you see numbers like that, and you have to ask, what's behind it? A rally this big doesn't just happen out of nowhere. There's got to be a powerful idea, some serious tech driving it. So let's get into it. What is Zcash anyway? Okay, so the secret sauce for Zcash is something called a shielded transaction. Now, it uses some really complex math called zero-knowledge proofs, but the concept is actually pretty simple. It lets you prove something is true without revealing the information that proves it. It's like, I can prove to you I have the password to an account without ever telling you what the password is. That's the magic here. And this right here shows you exactly what that means in practice. On Bitcoin, everything's out in the open. The sender, the receiver, the amount. It's kind of like using a fake name, but everyone can still see what you're doing. But with a shielded Zcash transaction, everything is encrypted. It's the difference between looking through a slightly blurry window and looking at a solid brick wall. Total privacy. And this isn't just theory, right? People are actually using this stuff. Right now, there are over 5 million shielded Zcash coins on the network. That's a huge signal. It tells you there's real demand for this kind of financial privacy. Okay, so we have this powerful privacy tech, and we know people are using it. But what's the big picture? What's the grand vision here? Why does a guy like Arthur Hayes think this is going to change the future of finance? And here's the answer, straight from the man himself. He says Zcash shielded transactions, or TX, are going to power the next wave of true DEXs. Now, a DEX is just a decentralized exchange. Think of it like a stock market, but one that runs totally on the blockchain. No middleman, no central company calling the shots. So here's his thinking, broken down. Step 1, the problem. Right now, on pretty much every DEX out there, all your trades are public. Anyone can see what you're buying and selling. For big traders, that's a massive disadvantage. You're showing your entire playbook. Step 2, the technology. Zcash's shielded transactions are the perfect solution for this. You can trade without revealing your strategy. And that leads to step 3, the vision. A whole new world of DEXs built on this tech, where all trades are completely and truly confidential. And just to show you how much conviction he has in this vision, Hayes has thrown out a price prediction that he himself called ludicrous, $10,000 for Zcash. Now, whether it ever hits that number is anyone's guess, but it tells you everything you need to know about the scale of the opportunity he sees here. All right, so let's zoom out a bit.
because this whole Zcash story, it's not just about one coin. It's actually part of a much bigger trend that's picking up steam across the entire crypto space.
What we're seeing is the rise of the privacy narrative. This Zcash surge is really just the tip of the iceberg. Investors are starting to wake up and place a real premium on privacy features. It's not just Zcash either. Other privacy tokens like Dash have been getting a boost too. It really feels like a shift in the market's thinking, moving from everything must be transparent to privacy is an essential feature for real-world finance.
And this all leads us to a really big question, one we all have to think about. As our entire financial lives go digital, where every single transaction can be tracked and analyzed, what is privacy worth? Is the kind of total, unbreakable financial privacy that Zcash offers a necessary right we need to fight for? Or is it a dangerous tool? How we answer that question, well, it could very well determine the entire future of money.